This is another episode of the show Opinions with Olayemi, and I've been given the utmost privilege to host this show today. So with me on the show I have Olayemi herself, I have the mayor, and I have super sexy MM. So today we are going to be talking about mobile phone privacy. Do people even need to password their phones? So we are going to be discussing this today. We're going to be talking about it back to back. So the floor is open. Anybody can actually.
I'm not giving you a difficult task. Anyway, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Jimmy. Thanks for coming. Of course, super sexy. I'm just hearing that though. Thanks, the mayor. Okay. Shall I launch it then?
Yes, please. The floor is open.
I feel that any phone that is passworded, no matter what is inside, you're already given intrinsic value to that phone. You really look like, what is there? Like, your partner becomes curious as to what is there. So even if you're not cheating, you're not doing something shady, your partner might just feel, why are you password? What is it that is there that you don't want me to see? Okay. And you see some people, they cheat and cheat and cheat and cheat, and their phones are not passworded. And you see that their spouse is rather, they're not bothered about checking the phone because they just feel, if this guy or this lady, instead just assume that it's only
guys,
men that cheat. Let's put it that way. Yeah. Okay. If this lady or this man can just drop his or her phone on the table without passwording, there's nothing there. I'm telling you, once that person checks it, once, twice, and nothing, they will not bother checking because you didn't put any value on the information that you're keeping there. So I feel when people are in a relationship, for whatsoever reasons I think you shouldn't just put a password, so that the person will not be feeling like an outsider, like what is it that you're looking away from me?
Thank you very much. You made a very strong point. And Mayor, I'm trying to look at what Olayemi put on the ground now. She said something. She said you can not just password your phone if you don't have anything shady in it. Now, I will be of the opinion that, take for example, if you work with an organization, right? No, I'm just saying this is just my own opinion. This is what I feel. Yes, So now you're working with an organization, right? And then you have some sensitive information. Exactly. Probably you have to work on your laptop and then your phone at home.
Exactly.
And then you have to password that phone.
Yeah.
Now, because of the dispensation that we are in Nigeria, people tend to feel that if you password your phone, you have something that you're hiding. Now, let me quickly just cite an example. This is just by the way. About some last week back, an employee in Apple, I think, before the iPhone 10 came out, the daughter tweeted something about the phone, which had not been released. And this is social media. And then the dad got sacked. Do you understand? So that's why I'm going on that point of view that you may be working with an organization that you may have to handle sensitive information. Do you get? Now, in his own case, it was not even the wife that went to do the phone and then released that, sensitive information. So, Mayor, what would you have to say to something like that?
Like I'm telling you, in my opinion, I hold that opinion strongly. There's nothing you should on normal circumstances, you shouldn't hide anything in your partner. You should be honest.
Okay.
Because when you're honest, everything is just easier. Okay. So obviously you shouldn't password. Okay. But now when you work with an organization or you work with a security firm where information is really, really important, key information is important, then you need to even protect your family away from that information. Okay? Does that make sense? By passwording to secure that information. Okay. And obviously your wife should understand the kind of work you do. Another reason which might be lame, why people might lock their phone is maybe because they're cheating.
That's usually the case.
Let me
the African context.
Let me now. It's not even in the African context. If you have a security officer who secures senators and presidents,
Right.
I'm very sure you might even have two phones. A phone that is securely locked and maybe one That's true. Like I say, it's about information is clean this era. Like the example you cited, got the man sacked. Do you get? If he had passworded that, if he didn't even release any information to his family about the phone or about the sister they had, he would still have his job.
Amen.
But obviously, the majority of the reason why people block their phone is because they cheat and because they don't want their girlfriend or
No, you are talking. Exactly.
When I'm talking about issues, hold on.
The Apple guy's example is a 1 in a million. The main issue here is that you are passwording your phone, or in most cases, because you are cheating on your partner. So if you want to have an open, healthy, you'll be caught one day. Let me tell you, how smart do you want to be? Do you want to delete every chat, delete every phone call?
50% believe that you are cheating on him or her, okay? And you still get, let me tell you something about cheating. Everybody still gets caught.
See, definitely. This is it. You're still going to get caught. You know, but if you want to have an open, healthy relationship, if you tell yourself, look, I'm serious about this person, I want to be with you, I want our relationship to work, then you don't password. See, you don't cheat.
Thanks, amen.
You are open. Do you understand? See, yes, everybody is going to get, if you cheat, you get caught, blah, 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 blah. But at the end of the day, do you want to have a healthy relationship? That's the whole essence here.
Jimmy,
so for me, that's really it.
A lot of times it's about perception. It's possible that you're not cheating, right? But the fact that you locked your phone,
exactly,
you are giving out this negative vibe that there is something that you're hiding. That is the thing. Like you're hiding something. And because we're human, naturally we tend to take the most explanation that suits us. Oh, maybe he's cheating. Maybe she's cheating. That's why. Because at that point in time, the lady or the guy cannot rationalize any other reason why you're passwording your phone. Especially since you're not working in a security firm, like you said.
Right?
You're
not working for Apple.
Right? You're not working for Apple. Thank God. You're not working for Apple. Right? So, are you working for Orange or something? Tangerine that you need to keep some information. And even when it comes to these security agencies and all that, there are some phones that there are different level of passwords. You can password the document without necessarily passwording the whole phone. Do you understand? You can password gallery, you can password pictures, you can password those areas that you don't want anybody to get into because of those sensitive informations you have there, right? But the moment you start with those security things, how many Nigerians works for? Please just even put that aside. We are not talking about the exceptions to the rule. Because if you pick an average phone, most people, are we saying everybody works for security firms? Most people actually password their phones. I mean, dude, you are not working for Apple. Really?
Is your phone passworded? Is his phone passworded? I want to know. Can I ask a question?
About passwording, since I've had my phones, I've never ever passworded anyone. Because I don't see any reason why I need to password.
Exactly, that's how I feel.
And Mayor, you know why this topic is very, very interesting?
Yeah.
Because I think I'm a corporate. Yes. Now, reason being that I work with a lot of information on my phone. I have some client documents on my phone, blah, 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 blah. But Olaimi made a very strong point. She said you can actually password your phone and then your partner can have access to that password.
To that password.
That's for people that even pass. Me, I don't even password.
I don't even password either.
Do you know why I don't like password?
In fact,
do you know why I don't like? I'm a very spontaneous person. Okay, I want to get my phone and just get to it. I hate the fact that I have to start putting patterns or start. I don't want.
Yeah.
Maybe if I get in my new phone and maybe there is a fingerprint and they say okay, but I may not even use it.
I have a friend.
I'm sure that's why they brought fingerprint and sensors.
I have a friend.
Look at your eyes and your unlocks and it's so fast.
Yeah.
Because I'm spontaneous. It's just to me it's a waste of time.
You have a girlfriend.
I do. I've been dating her for 4 years.
4 years.
Wow.
Yeah. And you guys don't have any issues of privacy?
No. The funny thing is she passwords her phone.
And you don't password?
Hold on, I don't password mine. She passwords because she says maybe her cousin wants to check her phone or something. She passwords it.
And you know the password?
She tells me the password and I
don't even remember. You're not invested. You're not invested. You know, he's not invested. The truth is, he's not invested because he trusts his girlfriend. they understand their relationship.
I trust
that kind of
my
thing.
girlfriend to that level where I believe you'll be able to handle anything that comes your way. So I don't need to start.
I'm very stingy with my phone.
See. Let me tell you something. I don't like the fact that even the when you're not doing anything. I don't like the fact that some spouses will not go behind you. Take your phone and start checking through your chat, your information, and everything.
Okay.
It means you're looking for something that may not even be there.
No, the thing is, let me. Okay.
Let me something. You're looking for something that might not even be there. Then when you see something that's close to that thing,
you want to try and
catch on it.
No, I don't agree.
No, chill. Maybe your boyfriend said something, and he didn't mean it in that way. I can't find an example, but maybe he sent a message to someone, and it doesn't even mean any attraction. It doesn't have any attraction for that person, but because you saw that message, you interpret it to another.
Well, my own point is this whole passwording thing starts even before you go and check the phone. Do you understand? That's the way it works for me. So you're acting fishy, then I go and check your phone. So it's not like I just check your phone. No, there's a preconceived notion. There's a preconceived notion before you even go and check the phone. So there's an action before the reaction. Do you understand that kind of thing? So your boyfriend is acting funny. That kind of thing. You can't check the phone.
I believe people naturally, especially people that are curious, would always check their spouse's phone. They would always. I don't like generalizing. I don't like saying.
Do you think they don't have the right? Now let's even not look at it. Sorry to cut you short. Let's not look at it from the angle that maybe you are dating.
Yeah.
Now let's go from dating now because this issue that we are talking about right here are destroyed marriages. Yeah. Do you understand? So that's why I said it's a very, very interesting topic. Now let's go into let's just digress a little bit and go into marital issues that has to do with phone privacy.
Okay.
Do you understand? The wife is thinking that the man has passworded his phone because he has something that is hiding. The man feels that the woman has passworded her phone because he feels she has something.
That's why in relationships you communicate and ask questions. You don't assume.
Yeah.
Africans communicate.
You ask questions.
That's why
that's another topic entirely.
Oh yes.
See, the thing is this.
You don't assume. Ask questions.
See, the thing is,
you need to communicate.
We are married, okay? And you're already saying you can't. We are one till we get to this point where we are no more one. Why must we get to this point and we are no more one? You have to tell me why. Beyond what excuse are you giving me? Why I can't see your phone? Not because I want to see your phone. Get it? It's not as if I wake up in the morning and pick your phone.
Exactly.
But you're already telling me that I cannot touch your phone. That's what I'm saying. You're giving value. You're giving value to the information inside of. We're curious human beings.
Yeah.
We are curious. I have a friend. He cheats a lot, but doesn't password his phone. He will tell you that I don't want problem. Once I get home, I'll give my kids go and charge my phone. There's no password. The wife does not even bother. So even the day that text message will be flowing, the wife is not seeing it because the wife is not checking his phone because he has checked over time. She has checked over time rather, and she didn't see anything, and the guy didn't put any password. So in the mind of the lady, she's not reading any meanings to anything. If the guy decides to stay late and come late, she's not thinking, maybe it's that lady that he was smiling at on the phone. But some people just give so much value to the information on phone. You see them holding the phone, smiling. Who is that? Never mind. We're smiling every time. Who are you chatting with? Don't worry. Then you password it. You are
heightening the
to find out who is that. Then probably at that same time you start misbehaving in the house. Maybe a guy you used to eat breakfast. All of a sudden you don't feel like eating breakfast again. You come back at home.
Always the ones that
No, I'm just giving an example. Or a lady that usually you are not the let me dress up to match type. All of a sudden you started dressing up, and the guy is wondering, is there somebody outside that this lady is dressing up? We're human. It's natural for us to want to assume things. It's only when I know that if I come to you and ask you that, Jimmy, who are you chatting with? There is high tendency you're not going to tell me the truth if you're cheating on me. You're not going to tell me that's my girlfriend. Are you crazy? We are married. I'm asking you that you're telling me your girlfriend. Seriously, in this era where people are stabbing themselves up and down? No! You tell me it's your old schoolmate. And because I don't trust you, you already gave me the impression that I can't trust you. Because you're leaving a lot of things open for assumptions. And assumption is the mother of all fuck-ups. So you allow me to assume, because I don't trust your response, so I want to do the investigation myself. And a lot of times, trust me, let's be real, you always find something in the cupboard. There's always skeleton, unfortunately.
Thank you very much, Olayemi. I want to cite one last example. Now, let's try to make like an analogy. Now, the guy has, probably let's say this guy has a client that he is working with. Now, that client happens to be the opposite sex. Now, they are working on, there's something that we call non-disclosure. That's you are working on a project, or probably is something from the office that you don't have to disclose. Do you understand? And then this guy has to work with that same person on the phone. They are working on the internet, they are working on the phone. What if the reason why this guy is keeping this thing from his partner or her partner is because he doesn't want information to leak out? And then this same spouse is feeling that the partner is cheating.
Okay, Jimmy, let's be real. You know you can hold your phone there and be chatting. I can tell from where I'm sitting the kind of chat you're having without even saying it. Just looking at your facial expression.
Okay.
So you're on wow. Are you telling me you do official job? Which part of it? No, you see the joy there is serious. No disclosure. You know what? Okay, what exactly is the chat? No disclosure is serious. Seriously. And I said, who is that? Don't worry, he's my client. He's your client? That are shiny. Seriously. Without you, when you're walking on the road and you see a guy or lady making a phone call, a lot of time you can tell if the person is.
Yes, you can tell.
What you're trying to say in essence, sorry to cut you, what you're trying to say in essence is that, thank you very much, Mayor. What you're trying to say in essence is that you can't have a colleague that you work with and you guys can just chat and talk and have fun while you work.
You can have a
colleague. So if you can work with your colleague, right, and in the process of a workflow, there are times that you need to just take time out, relax yourself. Just take time out from the normal work pressure and maybe chip in some,
I think
pressure building chats and all that can make you laugh or smile on the phone. So now, at the end of the day, your partner or your spouse now feels that, who is she chatting with? He's chatting and then he's smiling on the phone.
Well, first of all, Mayor cannot smile at me the way he smiles at his girlfriend. There's no level of familiarity. There's a way you smile when he sees his girlfriend. There's a way you smile when he sees his friend. We are women. Trust me, women have intuition. They know how to detect.
Women, their radar is on.
Exactly. See, there's no way.
There's one thing I always say. Women can, if there's a situation here, a man can look at it from a macro. That's where I feel both sexist thing.
I think men are generally
no. A man will view this whole room as the room is. Yeah. A woman will look at the camera. She look at the tripod.
Yes.
They think in a macro way, very macro detailed way.
Yes.
But men think in a broader perspective.
Yes.
So when there's a situation, or maybe someone cheats or whatever, they start thinking, okay, maybe he did this, he did that. A man, even one thinks a man cheats, he's just thinking one way he cheated. Yeah. They're not into the details, but women, they are so into the details. Even when they catch you, say, how did you do it? What happened?
They want it.
See, Jimmy, the thing is, you have to make your partner very comfortable.
Yes.
So that's
even with your friends that are opposite sex.
The solution
so much so that, I'm so sorry, Scott. So much so that if you tell me that you're chatting with a Jane, and I probably know Jane, or I know MM's guy, or maybe if the guy is chatting with me, because she knows me and she's seen me, she just there's a lot. She may not feel threatened that he's chatting with, even if he's laughing, and we're talking about music. And there's some friends that once your lady sees her with you, she will tell you that even if you guys have not started dating, this girl wants you.
Yes, thank you.
She's a lady. Thank you. The other friend will be.
Yes,
this girl wants you.
The same thing.
Then at night, the lady is not. They also depend on the time. A lady is calling at 10:30. Is there an emergency? Are you a doctor? Why is she calling you at 10:30?
Do you get why?
What kind of project is it that you die if you don't talk tonight.
A lady can't call you if you're not married at 10:30.
Why should a lady call you by 10:30? From 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. She didn't call you. You're not calling you back. Is she dying?
You're not married though.
Hello.
So you want me to pretend that I like it?
Look, let me tell you something. Say what you don't like. That's my philosophy. Say what you don't like, because if you don't say what you don't like and you guys get married, get ready to endure it till the end.
Okay, wait, are you saying as a single guy, a guy is not expected that he can receive a call?
Why? What is she talking about?
Okay, what if it's a guy?
A guy to guy, fine, guy to guy. Why should the guy even call me by 10:30? 10:30 is that smooth talk, that hi, how are you kind of talk. So why is the girl calling you by then?
As far as I'm concerned, I think it boils down to respect for me. If you've gone out since morning, you've had your time, your day.
Exactly.
Come on, all through. Now you're home. 10:30, we are together, and some lady is calling you. I feel she's encroaching on my space. That is the time I have with you. I've given them the whole afternoon. You guys can say anything you guys.
Maybe
10:30. That's my time.
Maybe it's my circle, though. I don't know. My circle are very creative people, and we.
Okay, so thank you very much for all the contributions. I'm going to throw this to you. Okay, now we've talked about this back to back with Rob Minds. You know, from a woman's perspective, how are you going to advise a guy to handle this kind of situation? Because I mean, Olaimi made a very good point some few moments back. She said she as a lady can look at a lady and know that she's interested in the guy.
Yeah.
I'm just hearing that for the first time.
Really?
It's very true.
True.
Very true.
My girlfriend has
Oh yes.
Very true.
True.
I know.
Guys are liberal. Do you understand? Guys are liberal.
Darling, I miss you.
There are some leading statements that will let you know that this woman wants something else. Some leading statement. We can gist, we can laugh, but there's a limit, there's a stop gap. There's a gap that I will not go beyond. There's a gap he will not go beyond. Okay. But when a girl starts going beyond that gap, you know that this one, she wants something.
Question to Olaimi then. So Olaimi, how are you going to advise from a lady's perspective? How are you going to advise the guys?
On which one now? On the password thing?
Yes. Because we talked about this back to back. I mean, definitely you are not going with a guy passwording his phone and all of that. And honestly, to me, I feel I should password.
Like I said earlier, if you want
an open password your phone, sorry, can your spouse know the password? No man, no, it's a no.
It's a tough question.
Then it's a no. It's a no now.
It's a tough question.
If you password your phone and you're married, you should know that depending on your spouse, he or she is going to feel there is something you're hiding. Yeah. It's just human nature. Don't go inside that room and it's locked up and we're staying in the same house. Why shouldn't I go there? It's just curiosity. You want to find out what.
Definitely.
And because nobody wants to be cheated on. So you've already given her or him the pathway for him or her to lay any other thing you do. Oh, it's because he's hiding something. That's why she's doing this. Or that's why he's doing this. Right? In the spirit of openness and oneness, you don't need to password your phone. Or if you have to password your phone, let your spouse know the password. Trust me. Over time, you will build that trust.
Yeah.
So much so that he or she will not be interested in your phone. Do you understand what I'm saying? So when you build a level of trust with your spouse or your girlfriend, I can't speak so much about marriage. I'm not a marriage counselor, but this is just my own opinion. When you when you build a level of trust with your spouse in a particular area, the trust just flows until you break it again. If, for instance, your wife knows that you go out and my husband comes back 6 o'clock every day, even though the day you decide to close at 2 and goes out to court you and comes back at 6, she will still assume that my husband comes at 6. Yeah. My husband is a good man. So you give her reason not to believe that. And it might be worse than those people that even stay to 10 p.m. Exactly. So it's about trust. When you make your spouse comfortable, and this swings both ways. Make him comfortable. There's no holds back. This is the path we'll take. If a lady or a guy, there are some people that are so good at cheating. If they don't want you to smell it, you won't smell it. The thing is, when you start smelling, when you start giving your spouse reason to doubt you, then they will start looking for proof to buttress their doubts because they don't want to look stupid when they are confronting you with that accusation. They want to show you
facts.
So they'll keep looking for it. I want to see that text. I want to see that call. Since you don't give me the password and you tell me who, I want to look for a way to get the password. Then I'll show you. Jimmy, I told you. You see, last Tuesday you were telling me Chinese sugar. Is this the calling you're talking about? Just because they want to be right. But when you don't even give room for suspicion, you know, just like, that's the phone. That's the password. Trust me, over time, they will stop checking. They will move to another thing. That's the one advice though.
Thank you very much. Thank you, LMM, for coming. Mayor, thank you very much. Lion, thank you very much. So all our favorite viewers out there, I believe you have enjoyed the show. We've tried to talk back and forth about phone privacy. Olaimi has made a lot of points about building trust over time and then letting your partner trust in you. Mayor, of course, himself doesn't feel that you need to pass. I think I'm just the only one. The only one.
You are.
But anyways, drop your comments in this comment box and then, you know, look forward to the next episode of Opinions with Olaimi. Till we see you next time, my name is Oluwafalaji Adesanya. Bye.
Goodbye.
Thank you.